Leather gloves, we're slapping in hands. Popcorn and peanuts, we're working the stands. Pink cotton candy, love on a stick. Was chasing the beer that circled the lips. Play ball, play ball. Load up the bases and smack it right over the wall.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laughter Saves Lives Live! Here on Strong Island Television in Paradise Studios in beautiful downtown Massapequa, New York.
Yes.
Right by the LIRR.
Yes.
The pizzeria is still here.
The CVS.
I think the
visited
nail
that.
place closed. Did they just close? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm loyal to one nail place only. So.
Me too. Usually I'll go get my look at how nice all our things look.
Yeah, they look
They
really.
moved
You
it
can't
back.
see Mr.
ADD
Met, though.
Johnny just kicked in. Did you
Come
see
on,
that?
Look at this. You got to put
I
him
just
up front.
kicked in.
There he is.
All right. So, yeah, I usually get my pedicures because I don't want to run into anybody in town. So I get them done when I go away.
Oh.
You know, I haven't been away for a while. So you want to see my feet?
Not at all.
So anyway,
Not even a little.
good weekend for comedy. I had so much fun.
Nice.
Did you do any shows this weekend?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's right. You had the wedding.
I had a family wedding.
Family
My
wedding.
niece got married. It was absolutely
And what did I do?
beautiful.
I called you and I said, listen, if you needed a last minute stripper, needed a
You
few
did.
extra
You
dollars.
offered. And
I offered
was,
it. The amount of money you offered was insulting. You know, it was insulting.
you know,
$10. We
listen,
settled for 12.
I'm on a budget.
Yeah, it worked out well. She said, listen. I said, I take $10 to strip. She said, I'll pay you $20, keep your clothes on. Which was insulting.
Which I took
right?
him up on. But
Yeah, it was insulting. So I did a show at the Long Beach Library. I know, a library, doing comedy in a library. This is Long Beach, okay? Long Beach is a nice area there, and the room was nice. And they squeezed in about 60 people.
nice.
Well, I shouldn't say squeezed, they had room. And one of our comics didn't show, and Jules, who ran the show, thank you, Jules. I had a fun night. What am I praying
I
to
don't
her and
know,
bowing?
like,
She's not-
Namaste.
She's not Asian. I'm doing like a. Thank you, Jules, for letting me headline the show. Not too many people let Johnny L headline. I think it's
Nice.
Jules and Johnny L. Those are the only two people who let me headline on the show. And she said, "Oh, how much time can you do?" I said, 20, 25. She goes, "All right, do the best. Maybe stretch." You know, but when you can do 45, like I've done an hour years ago, you could strut your stuff. Like you're walking around the stage
Take
and you're playing
pauses. And
so at 45 minutes, I didn't know. She's giving me the light. I didn't know it was 45 minutes, right? She's giving me, I go, what do you like me for? She goes, John, the security guards here, they want to close the library. I had so much fun. Thank you, Jules. It was a blast.
Good for you.
Sold a ton of shirts. People dropped donations. And that's another thing. I've been booking comics for years and years and years. How many people have done this? I got there. She had a whole Laughter Saves Lives thing set up with a donation jar, tables for my shirts. She was awesome. Thank you, Jules. Then Saturday, we did the Williston Park Fire Department. Great show. Mary Kennedy was in from LA, and we did some shooting for our docuseries about the Laughter Saves Lives Foundation. It's called the docuseries about the Laughter Saves Lives Foundation.
original.
If you
Done.
If you want to look for it on the air in the next year, it'll be called
The docuseries.
Yes, and we had some fun, and we also did a little bit at our show at St. Stanislaus. Let me say the full name, because when I was a kid, we played against them in basketball. We called them St. Stans, and there was a D at the end, St. Stans. There is no D. It's St. Stanislaus. How do you pronounce that? Kostka of the Catholic Diocese of New York. I don't know, something like that. And we have brought. Thank you, Alex. and this is a beautiful, just following right along. And we're brought to you by the law firm of Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community. That's Richie's job.
Thank
usually,
you,
and I
Barasch and
always
McGarry.
forget it.
You didn't remind me.
Let me tell you what happened at the St. Stanislaus show. St. Stans, and the ladies are here. Jeanette has finally arrived. She did her hair, whatever she had to do. She arrived. You know, Michelle, of course, on time, hair done, everything, and she was 10 minutes early. And Jeanette, anyway. So I'm very twitchy about having the tables set perfectly so nobody has to turn their back to the stage. And the ladies were great. They were listening to me. Nobody cursed me out because I kept saying, "Hey, do this, do that," and hey, who's this guy?
It's demanding.
Yeah, yeah. And then a nice lady came in and moved 3 of the tables together.
Oh, did that put you over the edge?
It did. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with myself. Michelle was very nice. She gave me a drink. She sat me in a corner and she said, "Shut up," and it worked out. And I felt like I was home.
How you handle John?
That's how you handle John. I went to the eye doctor today.
Congratulations.
With diabetes, you need to go for a regular checkup or whatever. And she did this to me the last time, and I didn't go back for 6 months. It's like a machine. She has people all over. She is loaded, this one. She's got to be, right? And here's what she said. Eyes look great. Everything looks good. Come back tomorrow. We'll do the laser treatment. What do you mean come back tomorrow and do? What is the laser treatment going to do? Because that's what she did to me the last time. And she goes, you'll have a lot of pain, some kind of glaucoma thing, and then you'll go blind. Come back tomorrow. I said, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I'm going to get a second opinion.
I wouldn't go back tomorrow.
I'm going to get a second opinion.
Go back.
In transitioning back to the library, if you don't mind.
Do I have a choice?
You do. I listen to you.
I know you do.
I
know you do.
I so love you. I so respect you for what you've accomplished. Forget about being in the movie Annie and Pepper, and that's a wonderful, wonderful credit. Another hero to me. I mean, this one, teacher and assistant principal and dealing with our children, which is precious to all of us.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad we have the ladies on tonight because you guys go back and forth, and then I can sit over there and eat my sausage and peppers.
I have 23 days left.
Till retirement.
Till my retirement.
This is amazing. Roseanne has been teaching 61 years. She's 80. She's
I am.
80 years
I
old.
am. Had a lot of work done.
She looks great.
I can't believe
Congratulations.
it. Congratulations.
Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Roseanne. Oh, no, hey, Ann, I'm sorry. She says, Roseanne looks beautiful this evening.
Oh, thank you, Ann.
And how does John look? Could you just say John looks? I'll take that. John, hi, Johnny. Hey, Patrick. That's every show. Patrick, hi, Johnny plug.
Oh, I love that.
You know what? How many years he comes on all the time?
That's nice.
When we do the anniversary show, Butch, I'm saying it right now, Butch. He's coming. You're picking him up, and he's coming. All right? When we do the anniversary show in studio, he's going to be here.
Excited. That's going to be fun. That's
going to be great. Big announcement. If I did announce it already, but now I know the name of the studio. Laughter Saves Lives Live is moving to our new studio, the first show in June.
Ooh.
All right. Studio X, Bobby's going to call it. Studio X.
I love that.
Right now, I think we're in Studio A. Alex, we in Studio A? Yeah, Alex is producing the show. He's back there. I don't know what the frick he's doing. There's smoke coming over the top. I don't know what Alex is doing back there. Saw him on the phone. I saw some kind of, what do you call it these days? Some kind of smoking thingy.
Vape?
Yeah.
He's not vaping.
You know? No?
I think he's doing
He just looks like.
He looks like he would
Alex
vape.
looks like
do you understand that Alex can just do this and make you go away?
Good point. I never said I was smart. I never said I was smart. I'm an idiot. So that's that. I'm excited about the new studio.
That is exciting. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Back to Williston Park. I am ADD and out tonight.
Oh, boy.
Thank you for the jambalaya, Chief. Oh, my God. They made jambalaya that had extra trays. Are you listening to me?
I'm reading Ann said, love your beautiful legs to you, John.
Oh, Ann, how did you even see them tonight? Thank you, Ann. How did you know I had shorts? She's outside.
Did you get...
Ann must be outside again. Ann, what are you doing out there? I'm wearing shorts. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts. That's what Bobby says. I always look like I rolled out of bed when I came in here.
You don't look like you rolled out of bed.
Well, I did shave. Just in case you wanted to kiss me or something, because I know sometimes you like to kiss my cheek.
I do.
So, the jambalaya was fantastic. They gave me a whole tray.
Nice.
A whole freaking tray. Delicious. Thank you, guys, at the Wilson Park Fire Department. So yesterday, I took Lillian, Virginia, Lollapalooza, Petunia. I add some names.
Yeah.
To the beach. She's at that age, she's just getting used to the sand, and she wanted to walk. And it was so cute because everybody was loving her. People were saying hi.
She's so cute.
She's adorable. She's
so
squishy.
Cute.
She's delicious. People were saying hi and, whatever. So she wanted to go down by the water. right? So we're down by the water, and I say, "You want to get your tootsies wet? You want to get your?" She says, "Jules, take off my." She doesn't say complete sentences all the time, Jules, but I know what she meant because she sat and she pointed to her shoes, Jules, right? So I take off her shoes and I kind of walk her towards the water a little bit, cute, and she's standing in the water, and isn't it nice? And I turn around and here comes this wave, which I was not really prepared for. It wasn't like it was going to wash her away, but we're talking waist high if it hit her.
Oh, boy.
All right. And, she has a shorts on, a diaper underneath, whatever. So at the last minute, I kind of scared. Oh, I pick her up and save her. I got a little wet, right? And as I'm standing there and the water is rolling up to my knees, I realize I have my sneakers and socks on. So she thought that was funny. She thought that was funny. And what was really cool, I should have taken a picture. What was really cool is then I put her sneakers so I can walk and hold her hand inside my sneakers. It was like, just fit perfectly with the socks.
You're such a good grandpa.
Oh, it's my therapy. It's awesome.
No,
I am so lucky.
They're going to remember that for they're going to have
how much they're going to remember it. I'll tell you, Aunt Livy graduated from college. She's back from Binghamton, right?
Yes, congratulations. By the way, you don't have to pay anymore.
With a master's in community sustainability. She wants to save the planet and all that.
Yeah.
Here's how much those kids love me. I take them out twice a week. Take them to lunch, 7-Eleven, buy them things. Aunt Livy's home, they freaking walk right past me. Aunt Livy, boom.
Yeah, well, come on.
Jeez, nothing.
That's normal because she's the aunt.
I got wet socks. Okay.
Wet socks.
She's adorable. She's adorable.
Wet socks, check. What's next?
Check. We pickleball. Back to pickleball. Got the pickleball now on account. If anybody noticed this week, for our regular viewers, you're noticing a pickleball now because Johnny L is crazy about pickleball.
That's all he talks about. That's all he talks about.
You know why? It brings people together. The other night, I played in a league. I was filling in. It was a Chinese family. Mm-hmm. My son's best friend, Mark Louie, and his mother and Mark runs the league, and his mother and father are in the league. Now, you can't bring anybody that's not on the roster. And the team is the Louie family, the Chinese family. They noticed very quickly that I was filling in. Yes. Yes. There was this.
You didn't try to pull the wool over their eyes, did you?
And I'm like, what do you mean I'm cheating? My son is over here. Mark, get over here. And fun. Met such great people. Beautiful pickleball facility in Sayville. Just pickleball, not tennis. Converted to pickleball. But I'm loving it. And my first student, Jennifer Latini, and wants to play in the transplant games. Jennifer's a great story. Had a heart transplant at 13. She's now 30. She wants to go to Alabama next year and play. Nice. And I agreed to train her. And as most people said to me, you stink. How are you? Because she's new. It's going to take her 2 to 3 hours to reach my level. Once she does, I will pass her on. But until then, and you're gonna take a lesson or two from me, right?
I am.
After you come back from Italy, maybe?
Italy, yes.
Tell us about the Italy trip.
Italy. We are going as a family. My mom, me and my kids, my sister and brother-in-law and her kids, and we're doing a whole family trip to Italy. And we're so excited.
I'm excited for you. It's going to be great.
And it's nice. My mom is going to be celebrating her 78th birthday in Italy.
She doesn't look it?
No, not at all. And so it's going to be a real special trip to have us all together like that.
Yeah. My family did that. My daughters, when they were very young. I didn't go because I wanted to play baseball. Stunad!
I'm very excited, though, to be able to spend all that time with my girls,
Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
So.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to go to break and bring back the St. Stan's ladies. We'll be back.
If you spent time downtown on 9/11 or in the 8 months after, you were exposed to toxic air and may be eligible for compensation from the $10 billion 9/11 Victim Fund. But most people who qualify still haven't claimed what they're entitled to.
I worked downtown. I didn't die. I was an office worker. I felt like there were others who deserved the money more than I did.
A major reason people haven't claimed the money they're due is guilt. They feel guilty claiming funds when others died or were first responders.
I heard there were 9/11 funds, but because I wasn't a first responder, I did not apply.
You do not have to be a first responder to qualify. This fund was created for everyone who worked, lived, or attended school south of Canal Street, who may have experienced or have experienced respiratory illness or any of the 68 cancers linked to the toxins. Even if you have a family history of cancer, there is a presumption linking most cancers to the toxins.
I thought it was too late to make a claim. My spouse worked downtown at a bank and died of cancer. Honestly, I just haven't felt up to it.
The government's $10 billion Victim Fund and Health Program have been permanently extended. You just need to have been below Canal Street on 9/11 or at any time in the following 8 months. To see if you qualify, call or go to 911fund.com to speak to a representative of Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community.
There are many reasons people who are eligible for compensation are not stepping up to claim it. To those who are holding back, I would say just take the first step. Ask for help. Make the call. It's not too late.
I called and I qualify.
I qualify.
I qualify.
Millions of dollars remain unclaimed. You do not have to be seriously ill to qualify.
So what's up with the duct tape?
Butch said to mention what the duct tape is for. The duct tape is a fireman's best friend. I thought I'd add it to our collection of stuff here.
Duct tape
he
is,
knocked over Mr. Met. Let's put Mr. Met in him.
duct tape is everybody's best friend. If
But
you
especially
can't
a
fix
firefighter.
it with duct tape, it can't be fixed.
Especially with firefighters. All right, so like I said, we had a fun show. You were supposed to be on the show.
I was.
You missed such a good time. These ladies are wonderful. They're from St. Stanislaus in Maspeth, where my firehouse is. And if we have that picture in a second with my firehouse, look for that picture. This we have Michelle and Jeanette. Oh. Applause. Look at her. Oh, the audience. Our audience loves you guys already.
Hi.
Jeanette, we didn't see you pre-show. The hair looks lovely also. You guys really, really dressed up for the show.
We did, because you're special to us, so we have to dress up.
And most people dress up when they're going to be on TV, John.
Except for the host. So, ladies, I can't tell you what a good time I had the other night. Just down to earth, wonderful people. This is like, I think, the third year we're doing it. I mean, the moving of the tables, I couldn't sleep that night. But other than that, it was a great night. I think you guys even moved the tables when she said move them together, and you kind of felt bad. You were kind of sneaking it and kind of looking at me like, oh my God, John's going to blow up. But
there's nothing we can do. You know that when your boss says, I want to move the tables, you move the tables.
I know. But
if she wanted it LVU style, T style, it was going to go the way she wanted it to.
I know. We'll talk about it for next year's show, how we can alleviate that. But let's start with, we ran a comedy night. What is it? HAA or HHA? What is it again?
HAA.
What does it stand for?
Home Academy Association.
Home Academy Association. So does that include, like we used to always see a PTA, parent teacher. Does that include the teachers?
No. So that's the difference. So PTA is parents, teachers, and then HAA are just run by the Home Academy, by the parents.
Who can trust those teachers? I understand what you're saying. So tell us the kind of things that you guys do where you do these fundraisers, right? How does that help your kids in the school?
Well, it helps out in different situations. So let's say, we are one of the only schools that have AC. So a lot of the fundraisers that we do helps out with paying the AC bill, different things, putting lights in the school. If there's children in need, that's what that money goes to. Teacher Appreciation Week. A lot of schools don't do that. They don't give the teachers, gift cards and dinners and breakfast. That's what we do. That's
what about computers and stuff like that, iPads or anything like that?
That also.
Yes, we have a stream lab. And we also, have different kinds of events. Some events are to raise money. And then some events are for the kids that we really do. We do breakfast with Santa. We do breakfast with the Easter Bunny. And those events, we don't really, make any money. It's really for the kids to have fun and, enjoy.
What is the grade range from what to what in the school?
3K to 8th.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Pre-K.
Because, around middle school is when PTAs kind of start to fall off because people think, oh, well, they're in middle school now. That's an elementary thing. And so it's really nice that, that the older kids in 7th and 8th grade get to benefit from some of that.
We have a high school.
They're still kids.
This year for the older kids, we did a pajama dance party with the DJ and food.
Fun.
So we really enjoyed that. So we try to include every grade. I mean, obviously for the little kids, it's easier, because you have like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and stuff like that. So for the little kids, that's easy. So we do try to do things for the big kids too.
Hey guys, I just wanted to point something out for you. I know you don't come on too often, John. Jeanette, I need you to stand up just a little bit and show Roseanne and John what you're wearing.
Are you watching the game?
Well, I'm not watching that. I'm talking to you. I can't watch the game right now.
Yeah, let me say it again. Are you watching the game?
Yes.
I love it. That's a fan right there.
Yes.
Yes, I am. I'm actually going to the game Tuesday and Wednesday.
She just went. When did you go?
Sunday.
Sunday
night.
Yeah, the Mets are winning 2-0, right?
Well, so far, let's see. I haven't looked at the score yet.
The baby catcher hit a 2-run homer, Jack said.
I love Met fans because they're winning so far, and we're like, let's hope it stays. Where other teams are like, yeah, we're winning, and we're like,
We're loyal people.
Yes, we are.
And actually, our school are big Mets fans. And last year they donated Mets tickets to us so the students can go for free.
Oh, wow. That's great.
That's great. So other than that, are there any class trips that you guys go on?
Yeah, every grade usually goes on class trips. My second grader just actually went to the movies. I think in June, sometime in June, the first graders are going to the aquarium. Tomorrow is a big day. It's field day. Personally, my favorite. We do a lot of field trips, and also the 3K and 4K programs. The director, she does this thing once a month. I don't know if every 3K and 4K program does this. It's amazing, where she includes parents. It's called like Parent Day. So parents, there's different activities every month. Like last month we did planting with the kids. We have like a Thanksgiving party, a Christmas party with the kids, and all the parents get to join for, an hour or two with the kids. And it's really such amazing memories.
Now, that's great. How much time do you think you give to the school?
Yeah, volunteer.
How much time? Because parents like you are
special.
Very special.
Yeah.
I mean, and I applaud you, because I don't know how you do it all. You get it done. You're all over the place. How many hours do you think you spend doing stuff?
A lot of time. Like Michelle is, we have a team. You only see two of us right now, but we have a team, and we see each other almost every day. We talk to each other. She's actually doing like she said, she's doing field day. So it's a big event tomorrow. So everybody's calling her. We need to set, messages out. We need to get shirts out. So it's a big thing. Every time there's a big event coming up, we're a lot of time is taken out that week.
And you can see that you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your enthusiasm rubs off on the kids, because just the other night, you guys were so much fun. That's why I wanted you on. It was just so much fun hanging with you. I was a member of the PTA. I'll tell a story quick. PTA, and I was elected to be on the board, whatever the figure was. My wife wanted nothing to do with the PTA, and I went to the meetings, and I was the class mom and all that stuff, right? So they had this installation dinner, and they said, John, you want to come to the installation dinner? Nobody ran. They put me in whatever I was, recording secretary. I don't remember. So I said to my wife, listen, it was $40 a plate. I go, it's going to be a bunch of ladies sitting around, boring. I'm not paying for 2 plates. Just stay home. I'll get this over with.
So cheap.
I know. So I go there, frugal. So I go there, and about 2 hours in the party, I didn't realize it was going to be a DJ. I'm dancing on the speaker, right? And I scream to the DJ, shut off the music! He cuts it off, and I go, ladies, what goes on here stays here, right? Turn on the music! And then I went home, and I said to my wife, boring, honey. But you guys do just such great work with these
Yeah,
for the
and
kids.
it's so important because, the teachers, I'm sure, are so appreciative of all your efforts and are able to really then focus on what they need to focus on. Because in schools where they don't have parents like you, it falls onto the school.
Yeah.
And so now the teachers are teaching and they're planning events. And I know what that's like because I used to be one of those teachers. So it's so appreciated what you guys do for the kids.
Unfortunately, that is like the paying job, being a teacher. And they do so much work for us. They're taking care of our children while we're not there. We put our trust into them while we're at work or while we're at home. So, doing this, a teacher appreciation week for them it's important for us because we appreciate them.
Yeah, I'm sure they appreciate that.
That's a way the little things that we give them, it's just to show them that we appreciate you, and thank you for taking care of our children.
Hey, Michelle, how many kids do you have in the school?
Around 350. Oh,
I asked you the same question the
last time.
Your kids that you gave birth to, how many?
I consider them all my kids. The ones
that's so sweet. You have 3, or you're gonna have 3, right?
Kids of my own, yes.
Ned, how many?
1.
Just 1? All right. Now, they've been in the school a few years, right, Michelle?
Yes.
What have you accomplished personally with your education during that time?
Me for myself or for the kids?
For you.
I'm graduating college next week. So
congratulations.
And through all the kids and volunteering, you still found time. And what is your major? What are you going to get into?
My major is sociology and my minor is psychology. I still really don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just happy I graduated. It was a goal of mine.
And I bet she had a 4.0.
I do. I'm in honors.
Knew it. Guys, I can't thank you enough for allowing us to come and produce the show. I want to do it so much bigger and better next year. So
I'm going to be there next year.
Yeah, Roseanne's going to be there. We need to have a meeting before it gets close and figure out a way to do this. All right? You have a lot of...
I took your advice. I actually talked to a school and I said, John advised us to work together.
Yes.
So I said, maybe we could be the first school to unite with another school. So
it works. It works. We did it with the Sayville Fire Department and the Tom Pendergast Fund. And everybody had a great night. They met new people. They networked, fun, and you split the cost of the comics because if we have more people there, I'm going to charge you double. All right. No, not at all. Any websites you want to give out or any statements you want to make?
They can go to St. Stan's in Maspeth. If you Google it, I don't have the website with me, but we do have an angel program that is money that you donate to the school. So people, children in need, they can go with this program. With this program and the money that we collect, they can go to school.
Love it.
That's nice.
It's right on our website, St. Stan's. Maspeth, Queens, because there's 2 St. Stan's. So St. Stan's, Maspeth, Queens. And just you look on our website, it says donate, and please donate to our angel program. It would be great.
Guys, thank you so much.
Nice
to meet John.
Be well, and we'll talk soon. All right, Jeanette and Michelle, St. Stan's in Queens. We'll be right back with the Marty Lyons Foundation.
Hi, I'm Arthur Lee, founder, CEO, and inventor of LifeVac, a simple rescue device that can save a child's life in a choking emergency. All these people were saved with LifeVac. People may not realize that on average, 14 people a day die from choking-related incidents. Every 5 days, one of those is a child. as simple as place, push, pull.
To learn more, please visit lifevac.net.
And we're back with the Muddy Lions Foundation. Kenneth is very small, and we have Jack Kluman here with him.
He's right here. He's right here.
Gonna pop out.
I'm gonna while
he's in the duct tape.
While he's coming over. The mission. I've heard of the Muddy Lions Foundation for years and years. Try to center it so he can come in for years and years and years. Let's get him in here a little over. And we're going to be doing a show with them. Correct, Kenneth?
Yes, sir.
And an honor. I mean, we're so excited about doing this and being affiliated in some small way with such a great charity. The mission of the Muddy Lions Foundation is to fulfill the wishes of children ages 3 to 17 who have been diagnosed as having terminal or life-threatening illnesses. They are unique in that we will grant a second wish to a deserved child. We grant wishes today for a better tomorrow. My brother,
a great mission.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come on.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Roseanne.
you.
So
beautiful in person, by the way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So now Jack is an old friend of ours here, or a young friend of ours. Jack has been on many of our shows. We're big Met fans together. We've driven to Jersey, and I've dragged him to Wawa because I'm addicted to Wawas.
Yes.
You know, love the Wawa.
Don't encourage him.
Love the Wawa.
It took us. It took 10 hours to get back from New Jersey.
It did not. We went
because we had to stop and do a photo shoot at every
Wawa.
Wawa.
An hour out of a way. Come on, Jack.
Come on, Wawa's great, Jack.
You've been through worse, Jack. You had like 3 transplants. You complain about Wawa.
You're throwing me a softball here.
Why? How many transplants?
No, you said I've been through worse. I was about to say, yeah, I've seen you act.
So anyway, Kenneth, tell us a little more about Muddy Lions and what this guy's doing here.
Well, thank you for the invite.
Of course.
And 41 years.
Wow.
41 years of granting wishes.
That's
Jack
awesome.
is one of our, I guess you could say, success stories, because we granted a wish about 20 years ago.
Right.
Bunk bed, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't remember the wish?
He keeps telling me he doesn't remember the wish. 41 years. Marty, obviously a star with the New York Jets, Alabama Crimson Tide. And back in 1982, in March of 82, not within a week, 7 days, within 6 days, he had 3 life-altering items that happened to him. Birth of his first son, a healthy boy. 3 days later, his father passed away of a sudden heart attack. And then 2 days after that, a young man who was 5 years old, who he was a big brother to, passed away from leukemia. So within 6 days, and I stress 6, it's not a week, it's 6 days, he had the highest of highs and lowest of lows.
Sure.
And that was one of those things where, hey, what am I doing with my platform? And so here we are 41 years later. 83 plus 100 wishes, Jack being one of them. $42 plus million raised.
Wow.
Nearly 75% of every dollar we get goes right to the kids. We don't go on fancy steak dinners. We don't go on trips. When money comes in, it goes out. That's literally how easy it is for us. And to say that working there is an honor and a privilege, it's a catchphrase, but it's an honor and a privilege. It is.
There's a lot of different routes I'm sure you could have taken. Different, jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say off the top of my head, without putting you on the spot, I don't think you're making $1 million doing this.
No.
It goes beyond that. With people like you to give back and to want to be involved with something like this, there's got to be something special about you. So I respect and appreciate what you do. And this guy too. We bust each other's chops all the time. But he's always out talking to people, trying to, spread the word and get people to donate. And Jack knows after we get through all the crap and busting each other's chops, he's one of my heroes. And I always tell him that.
Likewise.
Not in front of people usually. Now I got to say it on the air. But.
It's been a week and you haven't said one nice thing.
I know.
Yeah. Going back to that quote to you last week. Yeah.
It's true.
No, it's a, the catchphrase is labor of love. But I always joke with everybody. I go to a building that pays me. There's only 4 of us full-time that work there full-time, and we're in 14 states. So it's a lot of work. We do not do what our title on our business card says.
Sure.
But I go to a building that pays me. Some people go to work every day. I don't go to work every day. It's not work. It's fun. And I try to make it as simplistic as that sounds because it is that much. And I've been fortunate enough to be a part of it.
It has to be a very emotional job, though.
Crystal, if you're watching, I'll mention the heart and soul of the foundation at times is Crystal, our wish coordinator, wish director. And yes, so a simple example could be on a Monday morning, she makes a phone call to a family, let's say Jack's family, and says, hey, your son's wish is going to be granted. Now, in a way, that's a great thing and a bad thing. That means that your child's wish is going to be granted, but then your child meets our criteria of being life-threatening or critical.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday, you can get a phone call that says we can't grant your wish or you don't qualify for a wish, which, sorry, you were using some adult language, sucks earlier.
Yes.
It sucks. However, that also kind of means, well, your child is not sick enough. So it's a weird life that she gets to live sometimes where she delivers that great news and that bad news.
Yeah, because as a parent, if your child is even a little sick, it's the worst thing in the world.
Hi, honey.
You know.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it is. And as a father,
Well, my grandson just went through. He was in the hospital, couldn't stop nosebleeds. His blood platelets were very low, where he couldn't clot, and that was 6 days of hell. It was 6 days, and I, after he went home, I'm like, and these families just go through this every day.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything? I know when we spoke last week, you had mentioned that you really don't remember your wish.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about?
How old was he when he had?
I remember
6 or 7,
something like that.
It was late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember what disease I had at the time. I'm 29.
You're 29. What disease? Do you know what today is?
It's Wednesday. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I work nights.
So 20 years ago, minus a couple days, so he's 7 or 8, 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
So what I will say, that you say they don't make $1 million. I thought you guys spent $1 million for each Christmas bag you guys gave out. That was like the coolest part of the whole thing.
So we were.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's good though. See, it's funny how a certain something would stick with somebody. And here we are, 20 plus years later, and you remember the gift bag.
I remember
at
that
the holiday at the holiday party.
And they have all the athletes there.
Yep.
I'd say it's better than Make-A-Wish because I'm a big sports guy. So I'm like,
were you a Met fan at the time? Were you like any Mets there?
I
don't remember.
There were a lot of Islanders. A couple of I remember meeting Bob Wischusen.
Yep.
And then I'll see him on ESPN doing stuff. I'm like, hey, I saw the guy after Marty Lyons.
And now you can say that you've seen me because I'm here with you, right?
Yeah. He'll remember
I'll throw some jokes in
morning.
Johnny boys, you know.
He'll remember that till tomorrow morning.
What is it?
The guy from Marty Lyons will be your name tomorrow.
What have some of your interactions with the parents been? Because it's all about the kids, and we focus on the kids, and they're sick and should be, but it has to be such a tremendous moment for the parents who are being benefited by the things that your foundation is doing.
So his parents, just to bring it really as recent as possible, are now volunteers for the foundation.
That's right. Yeah.
Are they not a sponsor of that water bottle? Are they?
I would love to get them.
And
what is it?
He doesn't even know the name. I'd love to get him as a
don't digress with me because then I go.
Yeah.
I have the attention span of a gnat. So there you go.
Oh my God!
You the opening on the top of this water bottle.
Yes, that's huge.
It makes the experience so much more pleasurable. I would love to have them as a sponsor. Can we get them as a sponsor, Butch?
Can you pronounce
the
name?
All right, great. We got a water bottle. Anyway.
Yes. I think so. I think we can do that.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
So a couple of months ago, we had our first volunteer orientation. The focus for 2023 was to get more people involved.
Sure.
Yes, you need money. Yes, you need gifting kinds, but we need bodies. We need people to help us.
Right.
So we have this initiative this year of helping, of trying to get more volunteers involved. Mom and Dad came down, sat in the first row, by the way.
What did my dad say why he was there? Because I'll tell you the real reason.
I don't remember his real reason.
Exactly what it was. We're joking. He's filling out the questionnaire on the website, and he's asking my mom what to put.
Yeah, and she's telling him. Yeah.
Hey, he's there.
He's like, hey, honey, why do I want to volunteer here?
What does a volunteer have to do?
Whatever the volunteer wants to do.
Well, I'm saying in general.
So we would have a volunteer that maybe is only comfortable doing operational duties, setting up a table, the microphone, the TV, the lights, the sound. They like to be hands-on people.
Yeah, you need those.
They don't want to be in front of a microphone. They want to be behind the scenes.
Right.
Great, that's over here. Then you have somebody who loves to be in front of a camera, who maybe would speak to a Lions Club or speak to a Rotary Club or speak to a PTA about the foundation because they're comfortable expressing themselves. That's over here. And then you have a mix of people in the middle. But we try to focus on people who want to do what they're comfortable doing.
Do you have liaisons?
You won't make a plumber do heart surgery. Right. So why would we put somebody as a volunteer in a position that they're not comfortable doing? We want you to be comfortable. You let us know what you can do, and then we'll plug you in wherever it works out.
You're a very good speaker for the foundation.
Thank you.
You are. No, you're very engaging. You know what?
What do you mean what? Just so the folks know who are watching the show tonight and Saturday and our replay, we have the foundation's website right up on the screen. We're going to keep it up for the duration of the interview. And of course, they could go and donate.
Yeah. A beautiful website, if I might add. MartyLyonsFoundation.org. I mentioned before, money, gifts in kinds, volunteering. Upper right-hand corner, if you go to the website, you'll see a quick little donate button. Every $5 donation, you'd be amazed how far $5 can go. But to also answer your question from before about more recent stuff with mom and dad, we'll have parents that are working. And let's just use a simple example. Maybe mom is at home taking care of one of the Wish kids, and dad's working 2 or 3 jobs because mom now can't work. You're full-time at home. And let's say the Wish is for Disney, right? So you have a typical family of 5, 3 kids, 2 parents, mom and dad, maybe 2 brothers and a sister, and maybe the sister is the Wish child, right? Well, now the 2 brothers get to go to Disney because for the last 5 years of this illness, maybe they haven't had a great holiday. Maybe they've had some shortcomings on their end because a lot of the focus goes to the Wish child. So now you go to Disney for a week, as an example.
Yeah.
And now mom and dad aren't working. They're hanging out with their kids. The kids are laughing, they're smiling, they're doing all that fun stuff. And it's a little bit of a reprieve, a little bit more of a break from reality. And if we can do that with a laptop computer, with a bunk bed, or Disney, then that's literally what we do.
I was looking on your site today, and there was an average cost if you wanted to be a sponsor. There was an average cost of a Wish. We're a small foundation, Laughter Saves Lives. We're looking for a major sponsor, but right now we can pay a bill or something like that. And I always look, what can we do for a charity, right? That's within our budget. Now, Jack mentioned, do you still do the holiday bags?
We don't do the holiday party anymore, but we have a gala.
Have a gala.
What
about the kids, though? The kids aren't at the gala.
They can attend, but it's not what it used to be back when you were going.
Back when I was there, it was like the greatest day ever.
A Christmas party.
And then
and we're talking, there's also a large expense to that.
Sure.
Now, new administration over the last 10 years, we're smarter with our money. Because the reality is, you guys and us, charity is a business. Nonprofits is a business.
Of course it is.
You have money coming in and money going out. And the reality is, if we spend more money on, I joked about steak dinners and stuff before, and it's not wasting money, but we have to better utilize that money. We have so many kids on our waiting list, and we have so many kids on our active list right now. We're in between 50 to 60, 65 kids right now that are either in process or waiting for their wish to be granted, and we still have kids on a waiting list. So if we're going to go out and, for lack of a better phrase, just waste money, dump money elsewhere, it's not going to go back to what the mission is.
See,
and Marty always stresses about the mission.
Maybe we can sponsor. We can't sponsor a child for that much money, but maybe we could sponsor a plane ticket. So just keep us in mind, because we would do that in memory of my guys lost on 9/11 and because of 9/11. We would sponsor that child, and I would post that this is being done as a way to remember my guys. And I think that'd be really cool.
And ironically enough, with a partnership like this, you never know today, tomorrow, next week, next month, where we have a wish child that comes in, where maybe mom and dad or one or the other are a firefighter or a first responder or an EMS.
Keep us in
so
mind.
now you have more of a tie-in that way.
Absolutely.
So it's
we're excited. We're excited to be working with you.
If any Jets fans are watching, you don't need the new Aaron Rodgers jersey. He's only going to be here for 2 years, maybe. Put that money, donate it to Marty Lyons. Put it to better use.
That is a great idea.
And we promised that the Marty Lyons Comedy Night Jack will be the one setting up the mics and not performing.
Correct.
He will be setting
Like
up
I said
sounds.
before, the
Yeah.
behind the scenes guys.
And
He's
after-
perfect for behind the
after
scenes.
the- everybody
we want to
left,
make
though.
we want to make the sick kids feel better about themselves, so they're gonna watch John LaRocchia and think to themselves, "At least I'm not that guy."
Website we have on the board, MartyLionsFoundation.org. You want to quickly wrap it up? We got 30 seconds. Anything else you
Yeah.
want to say?
Hello, wife. I arrived.
Here's where he is.
I have a very good friend of mine watching. He's actually a Princeton Tiger, South Jamaica, Queens.
Sure.
And he was noticing your shirt.
Oh.
Number 4. Terrence
Lake George.
McSweeney. He's a town
Lake
Babylon,
George.
councilman.
I got this shirt in Lake George a number of years ago. A young firefighter was very, very sick. And I went up there and bought the shirt, and we made a donation for Life to Save Lives.
He's a councilman, town of Babylon, big supporter of me personally and what we do. And he noticed your shirt and wanted to make sure that you were aware that you look good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Kenneth, for coming on. Jack, thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure when somebody else talks more than you. We will be right back with our comic for the night, Alex Bradley, who works here.
Zwanger Passeri has been delivering a true patient-centric experience for the past 70 years. You can always expect to be cared for with compassion, scanned on the latest technology, and a highly trained subspecialized radiologist to interpret your images.
And we're back with Laughter Saves Lives live.
Yes.
What a night we had.
Wait. All the other guests got applause. The crowd is not applauding.
Because you're supposed to be pressing a button. All right, we'll play.
Wait, there's a live audience.
You are the button presser, you dope. Why didn't you press the button before you came out? Or you could have showed Jack how to do it. It would only take about a half hour to show Jack how to press a button. Come on. It is me.
Alex, pull that mic closer to you.
I can't print it out.
Which mic? He has a mic on.
The table mic.
Then if you're not working the board.
I know.
So
there's no way to tell.
No, he works his own board.
Because I do the.
Can we hear him now?
A little bit. A little bit.
We can all hear him.
Now.
Speak into
Yeah,
that.
yes.
All right, do that. Good.
So every few weeks,
yeah,
right? Just like you call in, you know how you call in sometimes and say, "Is Richie sick?" Right?
Yeah.
You do it a lot. I would like to co-host. Does Richie have a rash? Is Richie sick?
I was so happy to hear that Richie had a rash.
You know why Richie canceled on me tonight?
Why?
I wanted to have dinner with some friends.
Really?
Just wanted to, you wouldn't cancel on me for having dinner.
No.
Well, you may cancel a comedy show because you wanted to hang out with the wedding party.
Well, no, I physically couldn't function.
Oh, is that what it was? She's being honest. So we like to bring Alex out because he's one of the funniest guys, new comics out there. I say new. I apologize for that. But, 3 or 4 years, yes?
6, but
really 6? Seems like 6.
I think that's still new, though, they say,
like
right?
He says 6, but it seems like 2. So I love your writing and what you do up there, So we like to bring you on sometime, and you're working on some new material.
Yeah.
So we like to give you an opportunity to throw some of that out there.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed because you might notice since the last time I was on, I got a haircut.
Yes.
Before, all my jokes were about looking like Jesus, and now I don't have any material.
You could do the Beatles. You could say the Beatles.
Yeah,
the early Beatles.
Well, before people were saying I look like John the Baptist. Now I look like Paul the bassist. I can say.
I would say that. I would say that.
You know why I had to get this haircut?
Tell us.
Somebody called me Little Jesus, and I felt afraid that I was gonna get crucified by Little Caesar. But I was trying to think of material when I was on my way over here, and I just couldn't. I couldn't focus. I was stuck behind the worst person in traffic. Can I tell you about this person?
Oh.
No,
not me. All right. No.
You come from the other direction.
All right.
This car had 2 bumper stickers on it. Yeah. The first one was a paw, and it said, "Who saved who?"
Oh yeah.
And I don't like that. It's like saying like my dog saved me, but I don't like the implication. Okay. The implication is like, I know on first glance it would look like I am the hero, but actually my dog is nobody's the hero. Nobody saved anybody. One of you is a dog. The other person is just a person with a dog in their house. You feed it. That's a normal living situation. Do you have one of them stickers?
I do. I know. I don't have one of those.
Unless the dog was in, like,
But dogs are important in my house.
Yeah. And then the other sticker, the other sticker said, "Do you follow Jesus this closely?" That just offends me because you don't know how close I am to you. You don't know how close I am to Jesus. You know nothing about me, and you're trying to make me feel guilty about multiple things. Think about that. Think about that.
On the road.
And you know what? You know what? No, I don't follow Jesus as closely. You know why? Because Jesus didn't cut me off. Okay. I want to get no. I'm a man about this. I want to get a bumper sticker with a picture of Jesus and a picture of me, and it says, "Who saved who?"
Okay.
Nice.
Who saved who?
I want to know, do you spend any time looking at the road?
No.
While you're driving.
I got Siri. Siri tells me when I need to turn.
Oh, good.
I don't like Siri either, though. I'll be honest with you.
Take it easy.
Siri.
Pick up the mic again.
Siri was supposed to tell me take exit M9 West.
Right.
Just sounded aroused. Just said take exit 9 West. I don't feel comfortable having you in my pocket all the time. Vibrating and.
That's funny.
Very good.
Can I tell you something? When I did the show at the library the other day, I wrote a new joke because I know you're working on new material. Tell me if you like this. And I said, I didn't even know there was a library in Belmore for 10 years. I don't go to libraries. I never, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The way I found out is I went to Salpino's to get some sausage and peppers. Yeah. And when I came home, I said to my wife, "What's that building next to Salpino's?" That's the only way I knew there was a library. 10 years.
Wow.
Some new material you'll throw out, some you use. Shut up, Jack. Go
ahead. It only really works at the library, though, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could work it in somewhere.
But I'm going to be doing a library circuit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's hired me to comedy club, so
you're going to be the library guy.
Oh yeah.
You're a little loud to be in a library.
I guess.
For that booming
voice. A little bit funny to be in a comedy show. So it's kind of
that's true. It's even. What else you got, Alex?
I'm just distracted by my drive still. Honestly, I'm still thinking about all the. You know what's distracting me? My car is a disaster. All the the warning lights on the dashboard, all of them are on. If a new one pops up, are you supposed to do stuff about that? If a new one pops up, I'm just like, oh, I hope that doesn't mean anything. But I feel like I don't have to worry about them because you think the duct tape's gonna fix it?
Just cover it with duct tape. That's
it doesn't fix the show, so I don't know what I feel like I don't have to worry about the warning lights because they're all on, And I figure if that much stuff in the car is broken, what are the chances that the one thing that's working is the lights?
It's a good point.
Good point.
It's a good point.
That's what I.
Your young mind, you all these ideas. I would never think of any of these things. Thank God. What else you got? Anything else?
Just
some good stuff. Some good stuff.
I'm just not feeling good.
No. Why not?
I don't like comedy. Not funny.
No?
Not funny. No. I've been getting annoyed at I see so many comics. They make jokes that are all based on racial stereotypes. And I just think racial stereotypes are ignorant and lazy, like Greeks. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, Greeks are ignorant and lazy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Somebody has the guts.
These are not the opinions of the Laughter Saves Lives show.
Or their hosts.
A lot of people think that I'm Greek. I don't know.
You can look Greek, right?
Yeah, I can see a little.
You are ignorant and lazy.
Disgusting. You know how you can recognize? This is how you can tell somebody's Greek from a mile away.
Yes, how?
The smell.
Oh,
to our Greek followers.
I can say it. I look Greek. It's.
Are you Greek?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the Greeks. Our Laughter Saves Us. We love the Greeks.
We love everybody.
All ignorant, lazy.
Love everybody.
It's just ignorant, lazy.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to cut out that whole ignorant, lazy thing.
We're gonna have to edit that.
Maybe.
What is it? Is the channel run by Greeks or something?
Yes, it's a Greek channel.
Oh God! Why did I agree to it?
I don't know.
Get me off this.
What else you got? We got a minute, Alex. You're killing up here. I love your new material. You got one thing you want to close with?
Man, I got nothing. I got you know.
What?
I find traditional Indian clothing really attractive. Like, you ever see a woman in a sari? No need to apologize.
Did he insult somebody else or not?
No,
I'm
no.
That's not an insult.
I don't know.
That's a
'cause I'm
compliment.
stupid.
That's a compliment.
Okay, good. Thank God. So we lost Greeks, but we got the
We got the Indians.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Indians are better than Greeks.
Shut his mind. Go. He can't. He's the mic guy.
I can't turn it off. I can't.
We will
This
be
is
back
dangerous.
next week. We have some good guests next week. Actually booked in advance, and we have your buddy Dan is going to be on.
Larocco?
Yeah, Larocco's going to be on closing the show, and he's going to show us what a new comic really looks like.
Oh, I got to turn the show off.
Yes, turn the show off. We'll be back next week. Watch Alex go across the camera. He shut up the show. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Great job, guys.
Thank you, Michelle and Jeanette and Jack. We'll be back next week. Roseanne, thank you to Roseanne for being here. You may be back next week.
I know. I'm excited.
Laughter saves lives. Live, we're going to the diner. Good night.
Old leather gloves, we're slapping in hands. Popcorn and peanuts, we're working the stands. Pink cotton candy, love on a stick. Was chasing the beer that circled the lips. Play ball, play ball. Roll up the bases and smack it right over the wall.
Play ball.
Play ball.